Hey my lovelies, hope you're all doing great. I'm back and I'm going to be talking about how to start a successful brand in 2021. I am not going to give you surface level information like get products, get a website and then sell the products. I'm going to give you 10 easy but essential steps that you need to know in order to launch a successful brand. So if you aren't already, hit the subscribe button, like this video and let's get started. And if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at the notes. But yes, I'm going to just jump straight in there. And the first thing that you need to do to start a successful brand is you need to identify a problem. Yes. Do not launch or, start any type of business based around personal interest because it will not last. It will not be successful. You really need to launch a brand based on, helping people. And when I say helping people, you need to identify, is there a problem out there and how you as a business can resolve them. So a great example around this would be Rihanna with the Fenty brand. She identified a problem. The problem was that there was no makeup brands out there, i.e. her competitors, that catered to different shades of makeup products and foundations like the Fenty brand does. So what Rihanna did was she created this amazing brand, i.e. the Fenty brand, which creates foundation and makeup products for all skin tones, all shades. So this is what I say about identifying a problem. You need to identify whether the type of business that you want to create, how is it helping people? So before you go ahead and let's just say create a lip gloss line, okay, that's good and well. You want to create a lip gloss line, but what is different about your lip gloss line? How is your lip gloss line going to help people? So you really need to do your research to identify, is there a problem out there? And whether the business idea that you have in mind, has it already been done? And if it has been done, how can you do it differently ultimately? So after you've identified the problem, you need to create a product, or in my case, a service. So identify the problem and then create a product or a service around that problem. So back to our good sis Riri. She created a line of foundations for all shades of skin tone. So this was her creating her product. So for anybody out there, as I said, you have to identify the problem and then create the product or service. And we can use myself as an example. I am a service-based brand, and how I identified my gap in the market was that there aren't much vendor-less companies in the UK. I know that a lot of people are wanting to start businesses now, and they don't really know where to go to source products or how to source products. So, you good sis like me popped up and launched Crown Connective, and you can get your vendor list from me so you can get your samples on your products to start your business. So this is what you need to do, is create the product or the service. So after you've done that, you then need to identify your target audience. I sound like my teacher here because I remember in business, that's what she used to say, identify your target audience. So yes, identify who your potential or ideal customers are going to be. How old are they? Where do they live? What do they look like? What are their interests? Stalk them. Get the information you need so that you can target this product or service. Basically who you're promoting it to and who is going to be interested in it. So, for example, to give you a bit of a clearer idea of what I mean by your target audience, you do not want to, back to the lip gloss line, promote sparkly lip glosses to 60-year-old women in Cambodia. Like, they ain't gonna buy it. So just narrow down who your potential ideal customers are, where they are, how old they are, what interests, do they have, and ensure that you are targeting, promoting your products to the right people. Because if you do not do it properly, you ain't gonna get no sales, you ain't gonna make no money, okay? So after we've identified the target audience, We have to register the business, okay? I've had this conversation with so many people so many times, and it's always kind of like, oh, I'll register it later. Oh, I don't need to register it. You do. You need to register ASAP, okay? And the reason why I say that you need to register your business quickly is, for example, your brand name. So you could pick a name, secure your Instagram accounts and, website domain and whatever, all that good stuff. But if you have not registered that business name, it does not mean anything. Yes, you've got a business registered in your brand name and you've got your Instagram and your brand name. But if there's someone out there already who's basically got your brand name and it's registered on Companies House, you're screwed, okay? You will have to remove everything. So before you get excited thinking about securing an Instagram, getting your domain name and all of that stuff, search through Companies House to check whether the name that you want to use hasn't already been taken. And if it hasn't already been taken, you need to follow the appropriate steps to register that business name, okay? And I'm going to go into this a bit deeper. So if you are going to register your business, you have varied options here in the UK as to business registration. So you can either be registered as a sole trader, a partnership, limited liability company, a limited liability partnership, okay? So you need to identify which one fits your brand, basically. So yes, please register your business before we get excited and open up all of these social media accounts and stuff. Just register the business, okay? After, you need to identify how are you going to fund this business, okay? So you know where the money's coming from, what your budget is in regards to products, how are you gonna survive financially, how are you going to invest in this business. So when it comes to funding the business, also we have to think about, do you have enough money to buy samples? Do you have enough money to buy products? So you need to identify where is the money coming from. So back into the funding, just to go back in there, just to give you some insights in regards to options. Your funding can come from a business grant. Virgin Startups is amazing, so consider them. You could do crowdfunding. You could also look at, possibly taking out a bank loan if you don't really want to do the whole business loan thing. I don't know, you might have a sugar daddy who might be saying to you that he can fund you, so that's also an option. Don't judge people, don't judge me. I ain't got a sugar daddy, but I'm just saying that's also another financial option. But yes, wherever you can source some kind of residual income, I don't know, you may have investments in stocks, you may have been saving, or you might, I don't know, have an inheritance somewhere from family that needs to be now given to you so you can start your business. Wherever you can get the funding from, you need to get it so you can fund the business to start the business, okay? So funding. So after we've done the funding, we've got the moolah, we need to set targets, okay? And what I mean in regards to the whole setting targets for the business is you need to create a timeline, clear, straight, achievable, realistic timeline of your launch, your financial goals, objectives and milestones for the business. Really make your targets realistic. I don't want to hear anyone saying, I'm going to launch my business, I'm going to make 1 million in 1 year. I am not saying it's not achievable. It is, okay? But you have to be realistic to yourself, okay? If you've got a £1,000 funding investment, hitting 1 million in 1 year is, I don't know. If you do that, please tell me how you did that. But it's going to be a bit of a struggle because, as I said, you have to consider the amount of funding that you have. How is it going to stretch to do all of the essential bits that you need to do in order to launch this business? So set realistic targets that you can achieve and you have to achieve. And in regards to your target setting, please set deadlines. I don't want to, like, even if you do like, you could do like a vision board, or you could write your objectives down on a notepad. However you want to set your goals, set them, but please just set deadlines. So you could do something like hitting 5,000 followers by March, making 1,000 by May. Set clear targets and deadlines for your business. If you find that you didn't hit your targets and the deadlines that were set against these targets, what you need to do is look at it, identify why you didn't hit the target deadline, and go again. Okay, don't just give up and say, okay, I didn't hit 5,000 followers, so I'm just going to kind of forget about it and focus on something else. No, you need to keep going and look at different ways that you could optimize attaining these followers that you weren't able to get. So just please set deadlines, set reasonable and realistic targets, and smash them. So after you set your targets, you need to pick your brand colors. You need to pick your brand fonts. You need to pick your style of website. You need to also identify whether you're going to be using a Shopify, whether you're going to use a WordPress, whether you're going to use Wix, and also business cards. Because ultimately what you want to do is the colors, the fonts, and the style of your chosen, that fits for your business has to be cohesive across all social media platforms. So we don't want your website looking, let's just pick some random colors, pink, silver, and black, but yet your Instagram has loads of blues and different fonts and things like that. It doesn't mix, it doesn't match at all. It's like you wouldn't think that website is connected to that social media because you've basically done everything different. So please keep your logos flowing, keep the fonts the same, keep the colors the same. Ensure that you're incorporating everything that's on the website in regards to all that I've just mentioned across to your social media platforms, so that when people look at it, they can be like, oh yeah, that's Crown Connective, or oh yeah, that's Pretty Little Thing. Whatever it is, just make sure that it's collectively cohesive across the board. So after you've chosen all of that good stuff, you need to do the brand launch. Yes, it's launch time, so you need to be thinking about marketing. You need to be thinking about PR. You need to be thinking about advertising, influencers. How are you going to market this business, this brand? How are you going to do it? Once again, this is where you go back to pen to paper or on the computer, and you're going to write down what forms of marketing fit your brand. Okay, so another way that you could do this as well is if you aren't sure and you don't have that business experience and education to know what marketing fits your brand, is reach out to some marketing companies. Just type into Google, marketing companies, and then put in your business niche, and then it will come up, and reach out to them because they can help you as well. And I know some people think, oh, but why do I need a marketing company? Once upon a time, I had that mentality, but when I launched Crown Connective, I wasn't playing about, okay? I was sure to hire a marketing company to help me launch this business the correct way, find the correct logos, find the correct colors, fonts right down to the T. I feel that personally, if you want to launch a successful business, you do need to invest into marketing so that when you launch successfully. Not saying that you can't launch successfully by yourself without a marketing company, but for me, that's what I would recommend. So, just another thing about launching for the brand, okay? You don't want to launch this brand and then literally just turn on your Instagram one day and be like, hey guys, I just launched my business. Come follow me. Come shop from me. Like, who are you? Not being rude, but who are you? Why should I follow you? Like, you need to create a buzz, create a build up. We want to see at least 30 days worth of marketing, 30 days worth of promoting, whether it's email marketing, using influencers, doing countdowns on your social media. I don't know what you're going to do, but you need to create a build up, create some momentum, create a buzz. Do not just pop up and then be like, hey, I've just launched, come follow me. No, I'm not going to follow you. Who are you with your one post? Okay, I need to see a peripheral of posts. I want to see what this business is about. So yes, if you are going to do your launch, you must do it 30 days at least. 30-day launch, please. Not no one day pop up talking about you're going to friend request me and I need to follow you because you're a new business. I don't know you, okay? Bye. So after you've done that, you need to do some photo shoots, some video shoots, or both, okay? I don't know which one is going to suit your business, but whichever, pick. So let's just say you're selling clothing. I want to see some photo shoots of your products on real models. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying real models, okay? I don't want you guys out there when you're launching your brands to take screenshot images from your vendor or screenshot images from a celebrity wearing the clothes that you're going to sell, because you might be getting in some hot water, okay? So please be authentic, be original, and do some photo shoots. And when you're doing your photo shoots as well, sell a lifestyle to your customers. Don't just, put the products on your model and have them just in the studio. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with photo shoots in a studio, but for me, ideally, I would like to see a location shoot. Put me in the mindset of what does this brand look like. So for example, Pretty Little Thing, they sell a lifestyle. We all know what the Pretty Little Thing woman looks like. We want to sell a lifestyle when we're doing our photo shoots. So yeah, sorry guys. Oh, God. Sorry, I thought there was a spider on me. It's just a bit of hair. I could edit that out, but I'm not going to. So another one. Jeez, this wig. Oof, child. Terrible. So yes, sell a lifestyle and just use original products, as I said, because you do not want to do the whole screenshotting images of the products from a vendor, because what's going to happen is a lot of businesses lazily do the same thing. They use the pictures from the vendor and put it on their website, they put it on their Instagram, and then you go to your business and then you're thinking, I'm sure I've just seen that picture on a different person's website or social media page. So to set yourself apart, please do photo shoots or video shoots or both, okay? So after you've done that, last but not least, you've got to execute your plan. You need to execute the marketing plan. You need to execute the launch plan. So you need to launch the business, okay? So the business launch is actually done in 3 stages. So you've got your pre-launch, that's all the planning behind how this brand is going to be put together, what the brand is all about, and then obviously your 30-day countdown. Don't forget the 30-day countdown. Please don't forget that, okay? Then after you've done the pre-launch, you've got the launch, okay? This is where you've launched, you are making orders, you are networking, your followers are growing, you're constantly pumping out good content, showing, people what your products are about, and also show your customers who you are as well. So, you're in this launch phase, everything's cushy, it's all going good. After you've done that, you want to start to reinvest and improve the business, okay? Because I think this is the thing that people don't realize, is that with brands, with businesses, you need to reinvest the money that you make back into your business. So yes, you are going to make money and you do need to pay yourself, but I think everyone's different. But for me, in the first 1 to 3 months, you really shouldn't be paying yourself. You should just be collecting all of that income, that, you know, the revenue that's coming in from your business, saving it, reinvesting it, you know, reinvesting it back into marketing, reinvesting it into new products, reinvesting it into, you know, your Facebook ads. Just reinvest the money before you start to take that cut and pay yourself. But ultimately, you want to improve the brand and keep on growing and keep on flourishing. So hopefully these tips were very helpful and educational for you. Follow them. Yes, and I will see you again next week. Take care. Bye.